Okay, guys. I'm here to do a video on social anxiety. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see me from where. Well, I'm not sure if you can see me in the eye of the camera right now, but yeah, I'm doing this video on social anxiety and its cures. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about is that social anxiety is really a fear of talking to people in general. Uh, in all essence, we all have a little of it. Okay? I mean, there is no, nobody out there can actually tell you that I'm 100% cured from social anxiety. It is impossible. Because sometimes you just don't know if somebody's gonna wail on you, or if somebody's gonna misjudge you, or if somebody's going to judge you in the wrong way, or, something else. How do I deal with it a lot of times? Now, I've heard of people who have problems on here with social anxiety, which is a very serious issue. Okay? Now, I'm not saying that it can be easily cured. It's not. And it may not be something that you can easily cure. And it's definitely not something you can cure on your own. You have to start talking to people. Usually, the way you cure a fear is to face it. Okay? It is the only way. Here's a great example. I think, okay? I watched this movie, what was it called? The Green Lantern, which actually had a nice premise to it. It was actually about facing your fear, okay? Here you have this guy called the Green Lantern, and here you have this evil guy who wants to kill, all the Green Lanterns around, and, he's just out to destroy. But, the idea is for, the hero, the Green Lantern, to learn how to not fear this evil, and, he overcame it in the end, which was kind of a cool premise, because it kind of teaches you how to not have fear, okay? But that's basically what social anxiety is it's fear of socializing with others. Now, I'm not saying that there's a permanent cure, because there's no such thing as being infinitely cured, like I've said before. But you can cure yourself at least a little bit, or you could cure yourself a big bit, if you want. Okay? Now, I have this book here. Now, I don't know if you want to buy this book or not. Okay? But I thought it was... I've actually have kept this book for a long time. Some people already own this book, which is a pretty good book created by a bunch of doctors. Okay? I don't think they're 100% right, because I think, like I said, everyone has a social phobia of maybe some group of people, or, that is just another form, too. Another form of social anxiety. Okay? So, social anxiety is a phobia. Yes, it is true. Okay? And how do you cure a phobia? You have to face it. It's one of the things about fears, okay? You have to reverse your negative thinking, okay? Negative thinking is fear. Positive thinking can be non-fear. It can be. But, I'm not saying that negative is a bad thing. You can be negative, but negative is also fear too. But the way to cure that negative fear is to be positive. Okay? And that is a start for a cure. It doesn't mean it's going to happen right away. It doesn't mean it's going to happen tomorrow or even next year. You could be patient with it. Okay? And I know there are types of social anxieties. Now, I'm going to talk to you guys about a social anxiety where people are afraid of being judged. Okay? Let me explain something to you. When people judge me, there are different ways I can handle it. Okay? Now, the thing is like, okay, say for instance, okay, like, I would say like what, like maybe like 6, 7, 8 months ago, I applied for a job to this place called Five Guys, but they didn't hire me because, well, I was fat. Okay, they didn't like me because I was fat. Now, I took that judgment then till about maybe 5 months later, figuring out that this isn't really right. Okay? And in some ways, I really want to pay those SOBs back for what they did anyways. But that's a personal problem. Okay? But still, it's kind of the same. Okay? So, like, the person judged me, but I'm still living. I'm still able to do many other things just because they judge me and I'm able to speak to other people. I don't take the judgment too serious. I guess that's the idea that it is with me when it comes to dealing with judgmental people. I don't take it too serious. Okay? I mean, unless the anger really builds up inside me about it, you know? Which can happen too. Which can also happen if you're a normal person. Okay? Then the other thing is, and I've said this before to many people who have trouble talking to many people, is to be positive. There is some truth. And yes, there is negative thinking too out there. You can think negatively. I'm not saying you can't think negatively. No one can tell you to think positively all the time. It is impossible to think positive all the time. I mean, look at how many people who are fat. Okay? And is fat really a positive? I mean, is being overweight a positive thing? Do you think being overweight is a positive thing? I don't technically really think being overweight is good, but it's very difficult for fat people to lose weight. I mean, it's easier to gain it than to lose it. You know, and plus we deal with stress. A lot of people deal with stress differently. You know, and that's another factor when it comes to that. Okay, I'm not trying to get too much off the idea here, but face your fears, okay? You can try and face talking to people. I mean, one time is a start, okay? Sometimes you also have to change your train of thought too. And this can be difficult for many people because the train of thought is routined, okay? And because it's so routine, it's difficult for them to figure out ways to cure themselves. I mean, this isn't just about me curing you. This is about you curing you. Okay? So you gotta at least try. Okay, this is what it's about. I think you should at least try, and this is a positive gesture, is to try and face that phobia of you being able to talk to people, okay? And like I said, there are many, many online places that can certainly help you, okay? Like this book called Doctor's Book of Home Remedies, okay? And I'm not necessarily trying to advertise here, but, you know, But this is what this is about. This is about social anxiety. And why wouldn't I bring this book up? Okay? Another thing that might make you feel better is that you're not alone. Okay? You're not alone with the way you feel. Okay? There's probably more people out there that feel the same way, but you just don't realize it because you don't know them. Maybe it's just because your phobia is just so like stuck to you. Like you can't like push it off, you know? And I'm not saying it's easy. I never said it was easy because I'm not you. Okay? So I can't ever tell you how hard it actually is because I don't know. But I do know that you can cure it. And I do want to believe that you can cure it by using the gift of positivity. Okay? And like I said, and I'm going to repeat myself, you can think negative. But to cure you, to be able to talk to people, you need to think positive in talking to people. And yes, that is a judgment. But it's the only judgment that I believe that works. Okay? Because that's how I look at it. Alright? Now, I don't know if there are any other renditions of this social anxiety, quote unquote. I just know you just gotta try. Okay? Like I am talking into a camera right now. Well, it's not a real person, it's a camera. But the camera is able to get people to listen. Okay? Alright, well, anyways. Now, I would like many of you who have social anxiety to favorite this video. I would really like it and to keep watching it every day. Okay? Test yourself. You can test yourself. Testing yourself is good. It can be a good thing. Okay? If you want to cure your problem of social anxiety, and I'm not saying that everyone has a big problem with social anxiety, but there is, and I gotta admit, there is a huge amount of people out there who have major social issues. I mean, it's not even just social anxiety, but it's social issues. Okay? Now, I know this might be hard for some of you people who have social anxiety to even watch in the first place because I make judgments. Okay? And that is true. But in order for you to be able to cure your problem, you have to make those judgments. You have to be able to accept those judgments. Those are okay judgments to accept and to play out or to act on. Okay? For instance, my cat's over there. You don't see my cat going over to me and saying, I have problems. He likes it when I talk, actually. Anyways. Well, you could do that too. You could practice by talking to your own cat. Of course, people might think you're a little strange, but, I mean, it's not illegal. I know people who talk to their dogs. Alright. Well, anyways, if you guys have, like, any problems with social anxiety, I would like you to come to me. If you even want to practice with me, I wouldn't mind you to do so. Because this is all about the positive effort to try and pull your social anxiety away from you. Okay? That is the idea. Okay? At least part-time. Okay, so I thank you for watching this video, and please favorite it. Or if you could, please favorite it. Okay. If you want to subscribe to me, that's okay. You can subscribe to me. I don't I don't really want people sending me any more friend requests. Wow, I'm coughing a lot, I know. I don't really want people sending me any more friend requests because I want more subscriptions. Okay? I want people to learn how to subscribe too because there's a learning deficiency out there as well. You know, it's not, there are many problems. I'm not saying there aren't problems out there. Alright, but anyways, enjoy yourself, and if you feel like, you have a problem or you have a question about social anxiety, please come to me. Okay? Or you can see doctors. But you just gotta be careful when you're talking to a doctor because some of them just read off of internet websites and they don't tell you from their personal experience. And that's kind of what you need. Like I said, I'm not saying it's easy. Alright, so thank you for listening to me talk here and talk. Okay. Well, I'll see you guys in another video. Thank you for watching. Social anxiety video. The cure.